For an NFC North matchup, the Minnesota Vikings hit the road, ready to take on the Green Bay Packers. Sam Darnold will take on Jordan Love. 0-3 versus 0-3. Which one of these two teams will get their first win of the season? That is the question on the minds of both of these squads, looking to avoid 0-4 starts to the year, which would be absolutely devastating. Out come the Vikings, out come the Packers. We are set for an exciting matchup here in week number 4. Minnesota has had a more, I would say, devastating opening 3 games. They have lost in blowout fashion in pretty much all of them, although keeping it close to San Francisco for a little bit, making things interesting. As for Green Bay, they have simply lost games. Other teams have not won them. The Packers have hand-delivered a lot of their losses, I would say, wins to other teams, especially against the Buccaneers. That is one thing they still did last season too, and they continue to do this year as well. And with that being said, Packers will start with the football on offense. So let's see what they can get done through Jordan Love and the likes of Josh Jacobs, former Las Vegas Raider, and at one point in time was the leading rusher for the Las Vegas Raiders as well. Keyshawn Nixon back deep to return. Will Reichard will put the ball in the tee, and we will get started here. As Reichard steps up to the tee, we are underway at Lambeau Field. Keyshawn Nixon takes a return from his 4-yard line, and he will try to find a gap, only getting up to the 24. Out comes Jordan Love and the Packer offense. Of the two units, I'd say Green Bay's offense has fared a lot better than their defense. Go Packers, is the confused Bears fan? For real. Go whoever I picked. That's pretty much how I'm feeling at this point. What up, Lala? Early for once. Let's go. But looking forward to a good game here. Happy 4th of July, everyone. Hopefully you've all celebrated appropriately. Packers start out this game in the I formation with a handoff to Josh Jacobs, and he is immediately taken down to the backfield for a loss of the yard. What up, Trex? What up, SM? What up, Arturo? She's got home from a busy work today. Everyone in their names is out. Happy 4th of July. Got your pack, got your cold one. It is very hot out today. You're not wrong. And what up, Vikings fan? Hopefully your team can pull in a W for you today. Loss of a yard on the opening carry for Josh Jacobs. That has been the narrative for him all season. Can't seem to get it started. Jordan Love looking to get the hot hand rolling. He'll find Christian Watson, gain of 24 on the opening completion against the Minnesota defense. You're the only one that picked Minnesota. I think Vikings fan probably did, if I had to guess. Let me check the Google form for today. We'll get a numerical breakdown. Why don't we? Try to get an exact number. Nice toss there from Jordan Love. Gets the Packers their opening first down. And we'll try to see them across the midfield stripe, but Jacobs will lose another yard. Oh, that's right. Your girlfriend is a Bears fan. Yes. Let's go. Pick the Vikings, of course. Yeah, it has been raining at my house all day today, too, Chili. No lies there. All right, responses for this game today. It is 32-9 in favor of Green Bay. Jordan Love going to take matters into his own hands out of the empty on 2nd and 11. He'll set up a screen pass right side. Some good blocking is out there. And this looks like it might be Ontavian Wicks. I believe that's who that is. And it is with a gain of 7 on the wide receiver screen. 100 degrees is abysmal, though. I think that's bad. Let's see if the Pack can turn it around. Yes, Trex. Let's see if that'll happen here. Opening play in enemy territory for the Green Bay Packers. Looking to continue to own the Vikings. Left side pass will be out there and caught by Jaden Reed. Up to the 39-yard line. Gain of 8. What up, Kurt Cobain? Commanders in the building. Yes, sir. Happy 4th to all those coming in the last couple of minutes. Hopefully you've enjoyed American Independence Day as patriotically and as carefully as possible. But let's be real. Most celebrations start a little bit later. Tight bunch formation right for Jordan Love, as he will fake a handoff to Josh Jacobs, stepping right, throwing that direction, and delivers a gain of 10. Romeo Dobbs, it looks like, on the catch, and it is his first reception today. Up to the Viking 28. She hits the Packers. That does that up. 2 + 2 = 4 in that scenario. Reporting live from Texas Roadhouse, W eats, my friend. Packers now trying to get down to the Viking red zone with a handoff to Josh Jacobs, his first positive carry today. He'll push it forward to pick up 3. Blake Cashman with a tackle. And the Packers move it down to the 25. Packers starting going forward would be hilarious and also probably unrealistic, let's be honest. Single back formation for Green Bay. Josh Jacobs, after his first positive carry today, will act as a receiver. Love's right side pass caught by Musgrave. And a nice toe drag swag on the sideline for the 5th completion for Jordan Love. Jacobs has been talking lots of stuff lately to the Raiders. Wow, I didn't expect that from him. Vikings got the Lakers colors. Okay, so I see you're probably rooting on Minnesota today. I like that. 3rd and short scenario for Green Bay. Fans have gone quiet here, trying to give their offense some piece to work with. Hand off to Jacobs up the middle. That'll work out nicely. A gain of 9 yards for Josh Jacobs. Thought about taking Luke Musgrave this week. I was actually just about to ask, when's the next time anybody's even got a fantasy player? Because we had a lot in our opening game to week 4 Thursday night between Dallas and New York, and haven't had much since then. But the Packers do have it 1st and goal at the 10-yard line. Says 1st and 10. Should be 1st and goal, but it doesn't matter. It's a touchdown to Romeo Doubs. The Packers open up the scoring. One heck of an opening drive for Green Bay. And that'll work out for the Packer TD. Jordan Love and company strike first. A left side pass over the shoulder catch is made by Romeo Doubs. Packers up 6-0 early. And my internet has gone kaput. Andres Carlson is on for the extra point. Trying to make this a 7-0 Packer lead. It's up, and it's good. Let's see if the hot spots spotting hot today, because the internet obviously is not working out for me. Not at the moment. All right, let's see if we can get back into chat. So I disconnected right as the Packers scored their opening TD. But there we go. We're back. Jacobs been salty. I did not expect that out of him, I'm not going to lie. I did not quite see that one coming. That's unfortunate, but the Packers strike first. And then Wongwu is back deep to return this one. Carlson gets the kick away. Return will be taken from the goal line for Minnesota. Haven't seen a kick return touchdown in quite a while. We have been off of that trend since, I think, the beginning of last week. It's been about 2 or 3 calendar weeks since we have had a kick return touchdown, as far as I can remember. Obviously, we had the 2-for-1 in that Buccaneers-Lions game, the punt return and the kick return touchdown. One of my favorite games of the season. Now it's Sam Darnold's turn, starting this drive at the 21. Trying to draw even with a touchdown drive and a handoff to the former Green Bay Packer in a revenge game. Aaron Jones up the middle. Probably the biggest narrative. Aaron Jones, of course, still loves Green Bay. No hard feelings. Being traded within the NFC North is a very common occurrence. Robert Tonyan has played for 3 NFC North teams and is now a member of the Minnesota Vikings. So that comes as no surprise. Minnesota in an I formation look here on a 2nd and 2. And the former Packer is not going to carry this time. And Darnold going to launch one right side. It's caught down the field. Brandon Powell will walk in for the touchdown, or Jordan Addison. Excuse me. Wow. Sam Darnold picked it up where he left off a couple of weeks ago. Firing deep passes left and right. Minnesota strikes back in just 2 plays. Okay, so this game's going to be nice. That was a dime and a half. Some miscommunication in the backfield there for sure. Looks like Jair Alexander might have been at fault. The veteran quarterback here for Green Bay. Extra point. Or Ryan Wright, or Will Reichert, I should say, is up and good. I'm all over the place today. But neither one of these 2 offenses are, that's for sure. What up, Scribble? This is insane. Sam Darnold locking in. Well, each team's got a touchdown early here in week 4. Massive NFC North matchup. Both teams 0-3. Neither of these teams could afford a loss at this point, I would imagine. Kickoff return, we might be due. Keyshawn Nixon from his own end zone. Looking for some special teams magic up the middle. And a admirable return up to the 26. Madden family gathering, that's understandable. I don't expect a pack stream today because of 4th of July. I get it. And as I said that, I just heard a firework launch outside. Completely understandable. Although I don't think fireworks are legal in Ohio. I really don't know. It's ironic that you can sell them in non-legal states. It's like, what's the point? It's like, you know, how, back in the old days when alcohol was illegal, they used to sell it in dry counties. It's like, what's the point? I don't get it. Midway through the opening quarter, fireworks starting off early here on 4th of July. Right side pass from Love is on the money, caught by Watson, or no, it's Wicks. And so Jordan Love starts out 7 of 7. That's a heck of a start. Saw that open and almost jumped. He probably could have hit it, but Keyshawn Nixon, not the greatest kick returner of all time. Let's be honest. We've seen better. Jordan Love starting this game 7 of 7. Looking to improve it to 8 of 8 right side. That might be a rush for Jacobs. And no, to be considered a catch. And a loss of yard for Josh Jacobs. Jordan Addison touchdown. Jordan Addison, Justin Jefferson, own Jair Alexander. Bold take for Vikings fan. Thought I see JJ would be starting. He too good to be coming off the bench for a backup. Well, Vikings fans got mad at me for doing that week 1, so Darnold is the starter. See if Minnesota brings some pressure here on a 2nd and 11. Another backwards play there from Josh Jacobs, and this time he'll only gain a yard in the right direction. Setting up a 3rd and 10 at the original line of scrimmage. Andrew Van Ginkel, former Dolphin, with the tackle. I think McCarthy is a little bit too hyped up. That's just me, though. 3rd and 10 for Green Bay. Off the play action. Jordan Love unleashing one deep left side. It is knocked away. Incomplete. First incompletion thrown today. Caleb Evans on the pass breakup. And the Packers will punt it away. Daniel Wellen coming on the field. Took 3 drives to get a punt, though. Can't complain about that, that's for sure. As Daniel Wellen is on for the punt, standing inside his own 30. Looking to pin Minnesota with a good one here. And not a terrible punt, but it will be returnable for the Vikings up to the 26-yard line. Alex Darnold, 2 USC Trojan. Fair enough. He's been on bad teams. He's good with a legit team or a contender. I wouldn't say he's good. He's serviceable. To be fair, he's never really been given a shot, being on the Jets and all that. So if I get my first pick of loss by picking the Packers, I'll be sick. That would be awful. I don't foresee it happening, though. Although Minnesota right now got the momentum, as you can see, just a little bit. Packers punted away for the first time today, and now Minnesota takes over. There goes Aaron Jones, the former Packer, with some daylight, trying to get to midfield. He will do so, gain of 24. And a Minnesota first down. No stranger to this turf. The Minnesota Viking taking it right side for his largest gain of the day. Packers going 0-4 would be crazy. Nice run there from the former Green Bay Packer. Looking for maybe some revenge, but no hard feelings here in Green Bay. And a pass right side. Addison open again. Busted coverage. His 2nd touchdown this quarter. What is going on with the secondary of Green Bay right now? This is unbelievable. Wow. A legacy first quarter for Jordan Addison. Had to step up a lot last year with the absence of Justin Jefferson, and he continues to do so here in 2024. Well, Minnesota takes an early touchdown lead. How about that? And Will Reichard looking to make it 14-7. Extra point all the way and good. And an injury on the play. Well, stop the clock for a little bit. Or I guess put us in what should be a TV timeout, but that's all right. Let's talk about Minnesota right now. I have not seen the like of this in a minute. Sam Darnold is out there throwing daggers left and right. I cannot believe it. Linebackers look like Keystone Cops to that play. That's hilarious. Keyshawn Nixon on the return once again as Minnesota takes their first lead today. Good return from Nixon across the 30-yard line. Justin Jefferson over under 1,300 yards this season. Like the whole year, or in real life, or the sim? What are we talking? In real life, 100% he's going over. I don't care who's throwing him the football. I can throw him the football. He's still getting 1,300. He'll probably get around 14 or 15 this season, I have a feeling. If he's fully healthy. That's the key factor there. In the blink of an eye, Minnesota goes on a 14-0 run, and the Packers trail here in week 4. Right side carry to Jacobs, and he is stuck up at the 32. Yeah, I mean, that number legitimately comes down to injury. And And I think you're probably factoring in that he was hurt last year, because I feel like that number, assuming he plays 17 games, is a little bit low. But we'll see what happens. Another modest gain from Josh Jacobs, trying to get a big one. Busted out left side here, and he cannot find any breathing room. Just a gain of 4 on his 7th carry already. Just keep the ball in the hands of Jordan Love. He is dishing it out, 8 of 9, and a touchdown so far today. What up, Santorio? How's the game so far? Would Tom Gressy be upset? Yes, he would be. This looks like Joe Barry is still the defensive coordinator. 2 busted coverage touchdowns to Jordan Addison. And the Packers find themselves at a 3rd and 4, down a touchdown. Under 2 to go in the first quarter. Right side pass is caught by Musgrave up the sideline into Viking territory. And Jordan Love over 100 yards passing in the opening quarter. Over under 1,500, that's a better line. I'll take the under on that just because I'm not too sure what the QB situation is going to look like. And his health obviously will make a difference. But, I mean, you figure 1,300, that's like 80 yards a game. 1,500, it's more like 90, 95. So that's reasonable, I feel like. And the Packers will resort back to a run-heavy formation on 1st and 10. Doesn't mean Love can't throw the football, though. Checking it down in the flat left side. That is caught. And a loss of a yard of the play. Will not help him. What up, A-Rod? Watch this interception. I thought you were a Packer fan, though. Am I wrong? Addison going to pull targets as well? Yes, definitely. You're not wrong about that. Final minute of an action-packed opening quarter here at Lambeau Field. Packers trying to get back into it, but a loss again for Jacobs. He'll be pushed back another half a yard. It'll be 3rd and 11. Watch this interception. What's crazy is he hasn't called one since like the Super Bowl. It's been a while. He's trying to get his streak back. We'll see what happens. Packers not quite yet in field goal range. Would love to get there. But would love even more a first down as Love looks to deliver wide open down the field. It is caught by Musgrave. And he will find himself inside the red zone with his 3rd reception. A good way to keep the Packers offense chugging along nicely. Yeah, they got to stop giving Jacobs the football. Apparently Minnesota's a great run defense. Everybody except CMC knows that. As we have hit the end of the first quarter, Minnesota 14, Green Bay 7 on our 4th of July special at legendary Lambeau Field. Clutch pass indeed. Switching sides of the field to begin quarter number 2. Packers still trail by a touchdown. Looking to change that right side. Pass is caught through traffic by Musgrave. Or no, it's Watson with a gain of 7. CMC over under 12 touchdowns, definitely over. He'll go for about 15, 16. I believe this season. I got 3 of them, they don't seem to mind it. 7-yard gain on the catch and run from Christian Watson. Pulls Green Bay a couple yards closer to the end zone. Love looking to get there, checking it down to Jacobs' right side, sets up 1st and goal. What about FR Martin? Like to see a tie. That would be something. We haven't had a tie since week 1, so we might be due. Got 23 this year, only 4 less than Mahomes. That's insane. That is outlandish. Josh Jacobs making his name heard through the air this drive so far, as Love will step left, trying to evade the pressure, and he will throw it away. Definitely under. 10.5 is generous. I feel like 8.5 is a better line. They have the 3rd hardest schedule and probably the hardest stretch in NFL history. They'll probably win 8 or 9 games. 9-8 team, yeah. I have a feeling. We'll see, though. Love throws just his 2nd incompletion all day. On the toss away, making sure he doesn't get sacked. Gonna find Jacobs out of the backfield, fighting for the goal line, down at the 1. You know what, Scott? They're gonna go 9-8? Why? Have you looked at your last 8 weeks and really, thought to yourself, you're gonna win all those games? I mean, the Steelers will lose a game that they should win every now and then, too. Green Bay trying to punch it in on 3rd and goal from the 1-yard line. How about a fullback dive up the middle? It's not going to work out. Davis shut down at the 1. Ivan Pace Jr. ready for that one. Not going to happen. Jacobs Bowie didn't overpay him. Now he's certified hater. Yeah, I mean, I don't get that whole thing. Arthur Smith is your OC. That is true. That is factual. And the Packers going to go for it here on 4th and goal at the 1-yard line. Try to tie the game on this drive. Love out of the flat, going to find Jacobs. Going to have to work to get to the end zone, and he is shut down at the 4. Byron Murphy with a clutch tackle for loss, and that'll result in a turnover on downs for the Packers. Minnesota doing pretty good here. That was a terrible call. You're not wrong. 24-21 Packers win. Vikings will slow down here pretty quick. It's likely. Like to see Love get the first $300 million. That would be an insane contract, let me tell you. Little to no breathing room here for Aaron Jones in the backfield on a 1st and 10. He'll take a handoff up the middle and weaving his way into some daylight gain of a dozen. Up to the 16. I still don't think we're going to have anything that's going to top the 98-yard rushing touchdown Jonathan Taylor had Week 1 last season against the Jacksonville Jaguars. That was an absolute beauty of a run. That'll be missed. Yeah, Minnesota breathing a sigh of relief. Not in too much danger of a safety here anymore. Darnold off the play action, been so dangerous, but this time dangerously close to his own end zone, right back at the original line of scrimmage. Loss of 12. All right then. Rashawn Gary with the sack. Not the best decision Sam Darnold's ever made in his life, but that's okay. We're already at 5 likes. That's actually pretty solid. In the beginning of the second quarter, Darnold loses 12 on the 1st and 10 sack, sets up a 2nd and 22. Quick right side pass into some space. It is caught by Powell, and he is near the line to gain 21 yards picked up. Massive. His first catch is a good one. I'll take the under scribble. I mean, there's not too many former players of that team, so I doubt we'll have to have that. 21-yard pass there, caught by Brandon Powell, makes it a much more manageable 3rd and 1. But Darnold off the play action out of the I formation. He throws a wobbler out of bounds, incomplete. Darnold at that point had only thrown touchdown passes before this drive. That's insane. That is wild. And now the Vikings will punt it away. So the Packers defense able to give up just the first down, then make a stop as Ryan Wright gets this one away. And Keyshawn Nixon will have a chance to return it. Up the middle, makes one man miss, and an admirable return up to the 36. I'll take the over. Immediately prompts me to go back and do something like that. I'm gonna, you know what? I might get, just for funsies, I might try to get some like AI Madden lines, you know what I mean, for these games, and you guys can fill out like daily pick'ems, like over under total points, the spread, all that good stuff, you know. 6:17 left in the opening half. Packers still trail by a touchdown. Their defense getting the job done that time. Once again, Jacobs out of the flat, and it's only going the wrong direction right now for Green Bay. Not too successful in that check down football. It has not looked very good so far today for Green Bay, that's for sure, but plenty of time for them to bounce back, no worries. Love now with 2 receivers left and right. Still just 2 incompletions today, 16 of 18 through the air. And now a halfback draw, delayed handoff tackle for a loss of a yard. Again, Minnesota dominating the inside interior. Harrison Phillips with a tackle for loss of a yard. Ivan Pace Jr. as well will combine. Got to stop getting them in the football. It is cursed right now. Absolutely cursed. And consecutive losses of a yard will result in a 3rd and 12 for Green Bay. Minnesota bringing a full house. Love stepping right, launching down the middle of the field. It is intercepted. Pass is picked off at the 38-yard line. In return, left side, daylight for Minnesota into Packer territory. Cam Bynum. Wow. Finish Jordan Love. Jeez. Well, Jordan Love thought he beat the blitz, but excellent man coverage looking for Jaden Reed. That pass was behind and picked off by Cam Bynum. So a turnover on downs followed by an interception. Not a recipe for success in the NFL, especially if you're a team that's 0-3. It only looking like it's going to get worse if they can't clean it up here. Jordan Love equals Brett Favre. That's crazy. Would love to see the first 4 weeks went this way. I don't think it will, but that would be interesting. Minnesota taking over with their best starting field position all day at the Packer 33. Handoff to Aaron Jones, and he will pull with Josh Jacobs. He'll lose a yard. Kenny Clark with a tackle for loss. Tom Grossi would probably be very, very, what's a really good, not even a PG term, like an E for everyone term, under the weather after something like that. No doubt about it. Sam Darnold going to work out of the empty. 3 of 4, 2 touchdowns to open up this half. And he's launching deep left side again, looking for Justin Jefferson. That pass incomplete. His first target today comes late in the second quarter. Inebriated. That's a good detailed word. Game feels like it should be 35-7. You're not wrong. Not at all. Sam Darnold throws just his second incompletion. 3 of 5, 2 touchdowns on the afternoon. Looking to make it a first half hat trick. Deep left side pass going back to Jefferson. This time he hangs on for the Minnesota first down. Inside the Packer red zone. Man, they look terrible. They look horrendous right now. Absolutely terrible. But Minnesota keeps chugging along. Vikings back inside the Packer red zone. 1st and 10 at the 10. Left side pass to Jefferson, incomplete. The best Sam Darnold's ever looked. For some reason, he has looked really, really good the last couple of weeks. I mean, he didn't start week 1. They had a blowout loss against the Giants, but he looked okay against San Francisco. And last week, too, didn't look too shabby, but this week he is locked in. 3rd incompletion there from Sam Darnold. Aaron Jones stands alone in the backfield. On 2nd and 10, pass down the middle, caught by Justin Jefferson. 8-yard gain, 3rd and 2 on the way. Two more left in the pack, got another way to be open. Oh boy. Saving it for halftime in the second half, I'd presume. As time is ticking away here in the second quarter. Packer fans on their feet here at legendary Lambeau Field on 3rd and 2. Quick pass down the middle is intercepted, and a touchback for the Packers, Xavier McKinney. That is massive. All right, well, this game's flipped on its head. Another turning of the tide. Xavier McKinney jumps in front of Brandon Powell, picking it off. A red zone turnover from the Packers. Xavier McKinney is a dog. Thought that was caught for a second, I'm not going to lie. I did not think it was that bad of a pass, but it was that bad of a pass. Maybe even the end of the third quarter. Oh, boy. Oh, greatest game right here. You are correct, Santorio. Very true. Packers take over at the 20. A crazy way to start this game. Love off the play action. Looking to add to the drama. Left side. Pass dropped. Harrison Smith forces the incompletion with a massive hit there. It probably is Vikings fan. You're not wrong about that. Most likely. Man, oh man. Luke Musgrave with a rare drop there. Forced incomplete by Harrison Smith. And now Josh Jacobs finally getting going in the right direction. Spins out of a tackle, rolls forward, and picks up 15. All right, then. Finally, the Packers offense is going the right direction again. It took a while, but they seem to be doing okay after the interception and turnover on downs. Just looking to get back into this one. It feels like they're down by 28, but only down a touchdown, as Jacobs is going to pivot outside. Stiff arm laid down, and he is taken at the 38. On his 11th carry, Blake Cashman brings him down. Send button and backspace together, that's awful. That's some like Nokia BlackBerry thing, dude. That's awful. Yeah, I hate to see it. But the Packers do the 2-minute drill. Jordan Love making an adjustment left and right, trying to forget about that previous drive interception. From under center, down the middle, he will find Jacobs and a gain of 10. All right, it's a gain of 7. I continue to forget that, like, on 2nd down. It's just not always going to be, you know what I mean? I got to change internets again, man. This is really bugging with me. My internet gives out, like, every 5 minutes at this point. You hate to see it. Should be our final play before the 2-minute warning. Packers try to tie it up on this drive. Right side passes out there. Caught in space by Reed. A gain of 9.5. And a 2-minute warning here at Lambeau Field. Fans at one point not too happy about how it was going. But after the red zone interception from Xavier McKinney, they are stoked. 2nd and inches after the 2-minute warning. Can't believe this is not a first down, to be honest with you. The officials very generous in favor of Minnesota, and it'll be 3rd and inches after the incompletion. Would have laughed if that just flipped over and said 2nd and 10. This game does not understand how a first down is picked up. I've seen so many bad spots, like short and long, in this game. I don't understand why it's so bad at it. Who knows? 3rd and inches here for Green Bay. I'd imagine they'd probably go for it if they don't convert, but they don't have to think about that. Left side of Jaden Reed picks up the first on a gain of 8 yards. Now that, you know what's crazy is now that Jordan Love's gone cold, I wouldn't say cold, but he's gotten colder. He's cooled off a little bit. And Jacobs is gaining heat. Now all they want to do is throw the football. I don't get it. Who knows? Packers going no huddle here, try to preserve their 3 timeouts. Love off the play action, fake handoff to Jacobs. Hit as he throws a wobbler to the end zone. Will be intercepted for the 2nd time today. And a tackle made at the 1-yard line. That is a coverage and a pressure sack. All credit to everyone involved right there. No doubt about it. Got to give the credit to the defensive line of Minnesota for this interception, forcing a wobbly pass in the vicinity of Luke Musgrave. 2nd INT today for Love. Always go with the cold hand. Yeah, apparently. That's what Green Bay thinks, at least. Jordan Love equals Tim Couch. All right. See, now you're trying to poke the bear to get the over to go up. Fine. We'll make the line interesting. Poor Tim Couch, man. The Browns did him dirty. He didn't deserve what happened to him. Everybody blamed him, but it was not his fault whatsoever. Minnesota back to their own half-yard line, trying to get out of here unscathed. Inside handoff to Aaron Jones up the middle. Picks up 6 yards, and the Vikings would be just so satisfied with heading to halftime at this point. Up a touchdown. Interception festival today. It really is. It really is. 3 in a row. Kind of crazy, because we have some games with no turnovers, and we've had 3 already today. That is wild. 2nd and 4. Sam Darnold going to fake a snap. Wait for the play clock to go down. He will now take a snap. Standing in his own end zone, got to be careful. And he will throw one down the field, cut out in space, and there goes Addison again, having himself quite the first half, adding 26 yards to his total. Timeout taken by Minnesota. 3 catches, 146 yards, 2 touchdowns. On fantasy watch for next week, that's for sure. That is insane. Truth be told, I only thought about the over-under after posting that. Well, you want somebody a point, that's for sure. Minnesota burns their first time out with 36 seconds left. On the 3rd catch today from Jordan Addison is only a non-touchdown catch up until that point, and check down football up to the 38 for Brandon Powell. Bring out JJ. Now Darnold's playing fine. Sam Darnold is playing fine. JJ is going to get really confusing for the Minnesota offense because now you got a JJ McCarthy and a Justin Jefferson. So who are we talking about? What up, King Chavez? Good to see you in here. Happy 4th of July to you and everybody else that has joined me in the last quarter or two. 31-6 left in the opening half. Minnesota looking to add to their touchdown lead. Quick right side pass caught by Powell, working up the sideline up to the 47. Bring out the other JJ. He played week 1. He played terrible. And Sam Darnold has actually played really, really well the last couple of games, which is shocking. His overall is less than McCarthy's on this roster. I can't believe it. Nice, able to get out of bounds. If you're Brandon Powell on 1st and 10, 4-man rush, low pass is caught by Jefferson, hit forward to pick up another gain of 10. And Minnesota burns the timeout with 21 seconds left. There you have it. McCarthy's who I want out. I mean, I don't know. We'll see what Minnesota decides to do at the beginning of the year. There's a chance that happens. He's got a better chance than Gardner Minshew does at starting. From the inside sources of the league, it's what I've heard. We'll see how well that holds up, though. Minnesota getting close to the range of Will Reichert, but they are out of timeouts. Got to be cautious here. Darnold is going to roll left, and he will look to throw it away. Good decision. Keep this drive alive. 5 seconds come off the timer. But we all know any tackles and bounds at this point. Well in the half, and I feel like Madden 24 has gotten a lot better at that. Understanding that, like, you can't go down in bounds with under 20 seconds left, or it's just a death sentence. JJ to JJ, that would be tough. Keep an eye on what looks like Brandon Powell in press coverage at the top of the screen. Darnold looking to throw the football right side towards the sideline, maybe a little bit too interested and not having the football in bounds outside the hands of Jefferson. Not watching TNA wrestling? What is TNA wrestling? Never heard of that before. Can't wait to see what Madden 25 looks like. I'm also looking forward to it. Nothing better than the opening Madden 25 streams. Minnesota has a 3rd and 10 to work with here from the Packer 43. Darnold will be sacked, and that'll take us to halftime. Rashawn Gary will save a potential 3 points. I think Sam Darnold was trying to get rid of the football, but we have hit halftime. Minnesota 14-7 up, and they will start with the football as well. Yeah, the opening stream of the next Madden always is one of my personal favorite times. I feel like my top 3 streams of the year is the first stream, the first new Madden stream, and the Super Bowl stream. You can't go wrong with any of those. And they all really bring milestones. Obviously, the first stream of the season brings a new year upon us and a new, I guess, era of rookies and all that good stuff. The first stream of the new Madden really shows off who's good, who's not, all the good mechanics and whatnot. And then the Super Bowl, obviously, just a lot of fun. 50-minute quarters. We get everybody in there having a good time in our final stream for what is really 3 entire months. We'll see in a little bit here, Arturo. Minnesota starts half number 2 with the football up by a touchdown. Not a very good way to end that previous drive, but they look to forget about it as they start this one out of the 24. Should update to Madden 25 rosters, and then the 13-3 Chiefs, 13-3 Broncos will battle for the 1 seed in my simulation. Go for it. Why not? McCarthy most string, like 3rd quarterback, Nick Mullins, QB2. You think Nick Mullins will be QB2? I don't know about that. That's generous. We'll see, though. Opening drive of half number 2 here in Green Bay. Minnesota starts with the football. Darnold, deep right side pass off the play action. Wide open was Jordan Addison again. But that time he was overthrown. That would have been a walk-in touchdown. What up, Nose and Tie? Impact Wrestling. Interesting. I cannot believe that was a misfire, though, from Darnold. Not his greatest pass, that's for sure. Should have been another walk-in touchdown there for Jordan Addison, but not the sharpest pass from Sam Darnold we've seen today. He'll look to shake it off as he runs around the pocket. Left side pass on the sideline, knocked out of the hands of Justin Jefferson. McKinney seems to be the only defensive back today for Green Bay that actually cares. I'm not going to lie. Nobody else has seemed to want to be there. But a couple of completions in a row leads to a 3rd and 10. Minnesota looking to convert. Green Bay looking to make a stop from the 24-yard line. See who Darnold looks to target here. On a 4-man rush, down the middle he goes. Low, but caught by Justin Jefferson. Gain of 13. Next live stream tomorrow? That is a great question. Have not talked about that yet. Let me go figure it out real quick. Week 4. We got the Jaguars and the Texans tomorrow. Nice little AFC South matchup. Should be pretty good. Not really in a good mood because my game is stupid. Understandable. Well, hopefully I could lighten up that mood a little bit. Nice toss there and a gain of 13 from Sam Darnold to Justin Jefferson. 2 JJs on this team now. Going to be a little bit confusing. But there is the most notable JJ. Justin Jefferson almost pulling away and near a touchdown if he got away from that last tackle. Up to the 40. He'll satisfy himself with a 1st down. That'll be good enough. Minnesota able to move the chains yet again. They're looking like a team that is not 0-3. A team that's like 1-2, 2-1, something like that. But now it seems Justin Jefferson getting all the love to begin half number 2. His 3rd catch this drive. Right side pass is going to a different receiver. Jordan Addison getting back into the motion. And another gain of 15. Even though I've watched many YouTube videos, neither of them have helped. Well, sometimes, the way I look at life, you got to have, for there to be good days, you got to have bad days. That's just the way it works. Fullback in the backfield on 1st and 10. That is C.J. Ham with Aaron Jones getting a stretch right side. Not very good blocking there from Hawkinson, who we have not called his name yet today. Want a loss of a yard on the run. When I get to Eagles versus Jaguars, Kelly Green jerseys for me, I got you. Any idea what week that is? So I can try to set myself a reminder or something like that. Just over 2 minutes gone by in this drive for Minnesota. Opening up the 3rd quarter. Nice run here from Aaron Jones, taken down by McKinney yet again on a 6-yard gain. Momentum trying to kill an early night. I think this game, with as chaotic as it's been, it's not going to end in a calm manner. I think the chaos will ensue for the entirety of this one. I have a feeling. 6-yard gain for Aaron Jones sets up a 3rd and 5 at the Packer 20. 4-man rush. Linebackers dropping coverage. Darnold steps right. Launches that direction. Incomplete, looking for Aaron Jones, and he missed him. Where do the ratings come from for rookies? I honestly don't know. It's just the roster from this dude. But I have a feeling the higher that someone's picked, the better their rating is. That's how Madden's done it for the longest time. For the most part, at least. And the first field goal attempt today, Will Reichert steps on for a 37-yarder for Minnesota. It is up, and it is good. Vikings take a 10-point lead early in the 3rd quarter. Looking to hang on to this as long as possible. Kyler Clubb, welcome back. Good to see you. It has been a minute. I've been seeing you lurking around Discord a little bit. But yeah, in terms of ratings, I mean, I don't really adjust anything. But the guy that makes the rosters just inputs custom stats for all the players, I guess. All the rookies, I should say. Which is pretty cool, pretty convenient. And he doesn't make any of them like 90 overalls. They're all like low 70s, high 60s. That's pretty much how most early round rookies are in Madden. Keyshawn Nixon with the opening return of the second half here for Green Bay. Had a couple of nice returns in the first half of this. Will be his best of the day, up to the 31. Been a little busy, but finally come down a bit. How you been? Not too bad. Cannot complain. We are already into week number 4. Streamed every single day in June. Looking to keep that trend up here in July. Not even taking a national American holiday off because America loves football. Therefore, I must deliver. See if Jordan Love can deliver, though. Who knows? Week 8 for that game? All right, I got you. Packers have been outgained by about 130 yards, although they are a possession behind. To open up the second half, Jordan Love will look to throw the football. Pocket collapsing, and he is knocked down, a loss of 7. Blake Cashman with the sack. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to make it all the way to week 8. I think week 7 might be my last week of at least commentating. And I've considered uploading the entire season with just Madden commentary. That's a possibility because the next commentators are going to be decent. But let me know what you guys want. Loss of 7 to open up the offense here for the Green Bay Packers in the 3rd quarter. And they will get it back here to Josh Jacobs, running up the field, pick it up 16. That won't work out too bad. That'll work out nicely. What a miss. I say one last one just for the 3rd quarter. Let's see. Minnesota had a pretty good drive. Justin Jefferson popped off, and they settled for a field goal. Wondering about Caleb Williams. Unfortunately, the Bears won't even have a stream in week 7 because they have a bye. Packers face a 3rd and 1 after a 16-yard catch and run from Jacobs. Quick right side pass will be caught by Christian Watson, saving the drive. I'm gonna see what I can do because I am so disappointed that I'm not home for longer. Last year, I should say, we got through 8 weeks. But because I'm moving along to college, I'll see what I can do. I might be able to get 8 weeks in, depending on what my setup looks like. As Love is going to switch some things up here on a 1st and 10. Packers are desperate to score. They have not gotten into the end zone since their opening drive of this game. Love firing to one right side, caught by Reed, laid out at the 48-yard line. He'll pick up 6 the hard way. Got to get points this drive, no doubt. Played Red Dead Redemption 2 earlier, and it's impossible to get into Blackwater's Arthur Morgan. Never played the game, but I know it is absolutely legendary, that's for sure. 41st offensive play today for Green Bay, and they have still not scored since that opening drive of the 1st quarter. Low step, fake halfback draw. Love going to step into a left side throw, caught by Musgrave, and a 1st down for the Packers. I did not have that game, though, but I have seen gameplay of it. I understand that it is a very emotionally well-receptive game. I'm on PS5. I am a PS5 player. Midway through the 3rd quarter, Packers still marching along on this drive into field goal range at the very least, and Love looking for more down the middle. And he will not find the hands of Jaden Reed. Got my Wii U Minecraft going? I'm playing the Mario World? Dang, Wii U Minecraft is crazy. How do you get the Madden 25 roster? If you go to the files and the settings, you can find Green Machine Sam's and download it yourself today. Rare incompletion there at the hands of Jordan Love. Not his sharpest throw, looking for Jaden Reed on a crossing route. Makes it 2nd and 10. Blitz is picked up, and a jump pass left side is intercepted for the 3rd time today. And a return for Byron Murphy up to the 30. Well, he is not Patrick Mahomes, that is one thing for sure. What is Jordan Love doing? Wow. There are legacy games and then there are disaster games, and Jordan Love feeling the 2nd one here at home. His 3rd interception in less than 3 quarters. Jeez, man. Jordan Love, what are we doing? Selling the pick'em right now. What up, Nathan? Welcome back. Good to see you in here. I was like, that's a jump pass to your weak side. That is very Mahomey. But, of course, you're not Patrick Mahomes. That's not going to be complete insanity. 4th interception of the day between these two quarterbacks. Sam Darnold hasn't thrown one in a while, and here's a handoff to Aaron Jones, almost getting away, shooting out of a cannon for an 18-yard pickup. Jordan Love loves the Minnesota DBs. That is his favorite receiver. I'll tell you what. Think it's real? It exists? I mean, I don't know. Anything in that game looks so realistic, it probably could fool some people. That's for sure. Nice run there from the former Packer. Once again, he'll block on 1st and 10. And Darnold down the middle, looking for the outstretched arms of Brandon Powell. Couldn't reel that one in. It'll fall incomplete for the 10th time on a Sam Darnold pass. He is a YouTuber, you're correct. I believe I am subbed to him or was subbed to him, something like that, at one point. But yeah, well-respected member of the community, that's for sure. Bunch formation right on a 2nd and 10. Sam Darnold stands at his own 48. Back to pass. Unleashing one right side over the shoulder of Brandon Powell. A little bit too far out in front. I don't think I've ever seen a quarterback throw 3 INTs to win your Sims now. Well, I don't think he's anywhere near the record. I think Matthew Stafford, he threw 5 or 6 last year, week 8 against the Dallas Cowboys. And we ended up benching him, truth be told. Darnold will go to work out of the empty on 3rd and 10. He's got 5 receivers out there. Looking for the line to gain at the 42. Deep left side pass is incomplete in the vicinity of Justin Jefferson. And he took a big hit. He was looking for a flag. Let's see if he deserved it. Take a look at this replay. Oh, yeah, that's roughing the passer. He actually probably should have gotten that penalty. I'm not going to lie. But the Packers will take it. Ryan Wright is off for the punt. And the Packers special teams looking to deliver something. Not a bad punt, out of bounds at the 16. Level takeover from there, but man. Last quarterback to throw 4 interceptions here at Lambeau Field was probably Baker Mayfield Christmas Day 2021 it was, yeah. Gonna rebuild any team in Dynasty for College Football 25? I've had that question asked a couple times. I don't know yet. I think Coastal Carolina might be my go-to, my first one. Their colors are too cool not to. Packers take back over at the 16. Jordan Love has thrown 3 interceptions. Looking to keep it clean on this drive as Jacobs bouncing it outside. That'll work out for no gain because he could not keep his momentum forward. Gonna do Northern Illinois, Youngstown State. Yeah. Could try to do that. We'll see. As in the backfield, Josh Jacobs stands by himself. They'll get a carry right up the middle and laid out by Blake Cashman at the 22. Max Thompson commented on my Bears Colts post. Change the Bears playbook. You still got the old one they used with Fields. Maybe do Seahawks playbook. They hire their OC. Okay, I mean, I could do that. It's a possibility. We will have to only see. 4 receivers out there on a 3rd and 4. Packers need the line to gain here for sure. And right down the seams it goes to Romeo Doubs. Easy first down conversion for Green Bay. Can't run, can't pass, equals can't win. True. Defense can only win so many championships. Aaron Jones returns to Green Bay. Yes, that is the story of the day here at Lambeau Field. We are under 2 minutes in the 3rd quarter, and the Packers still have not scored since their opening drive. Josh Jacobs is going nowhere. Jordan Jimmy Love Garoppolo. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I don't know. He's about an interception or 2 away from Sean Clifford stepping in and taking some reps. Who knows? And it could be a fun rebuild, definitely. UAB, that'd be tough. That's for sure. Minute and a half left in the 3rd quarter now. Jordan Love fakes the snap, now takes it. An extra blitzer coming. He stands unfazed, delivers to Watson. Nice first down toss there from Love. It was thrown 8 incompletions, 3 of which have ended up in enemy hands. That's pretty bizarre. That is something crazy. Under center goes Jordan Love. Under a minute left to go here in the third quarter now. And he will hand it off to Josh Jacobs, who tries to break away. He is taken down at the 39. Steelers Colts Week 4. Steelers Colts Week 4 is on Saturday night. So tomorrow we got the Jaguars Texans, and then Steelers Colts will be our Saturday evening game. Brian Hoyer was the worst, as bad as Jimmy. Brian Hoyer was the Browns' GOAT at one point. Could be our final play of the third quarter here at Lambeau Field. Looking for something to go the way of Green Bay, as Love is looking for the end zone down the field. Dangerous pass is incomplete. Man, he is taking some risks out there today. Watson was the intended target that time. Browns measure number 2. Dang it. Oh, I got to be careful. I'm treading on a thin line right now. Didn't even think about it. Almost picked for a 4th time. You're not wrong. Not at all. Packers may not even be in field goal range here on 3rd and 4 at the 39. So Love looking for a first down, and he's got it with ease, finding Musgrave inside the red zone. In a wonderful way to end the third quarter. If you're a Packer fan, they move the football down to the 14. As we have at the fourth quarter, Minnesota adds a field goal, but that is all that has happened in that quarter, besides some interceptions. A half bench in left. Fair enough. Josh Jacobs stands to the left side of Jordan Love on 1st and 10. He'll act as a receiver. Love stepping into a throw, checking it down to Jacobs, trying to fight off a tackle. And he'll be taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7 on his 8th catch. McCarthy in a Viking uniform. It'll be interesting, that's for sure. It's going to be something. We'll have to see. Love in the empty, maybe something that Green Bay does not seem too comfortable with, as he has thrown 3 picks today. Vikings bringing pressure. Pass is caught at the top for 1st and goal. It looks like Wicks at the 4. That'll work out okay. Kind of just follow college football for fun. Honestly, I do too. I mean, I'm a Buckeye fan. I guess I live close enough, but I don't love college football all that much. Packers have a 1st and goal at the 4. Looking to punch it in for just their 2nd touchdown today. Man in motion here. It is Tucker Kraft behind Jordan Love. Off the play action. Steps right. Now steps up. Looking to take off, and he will do so. He breaks the plane with a rushing TD. That was awfully close, I'll tell you what. Very, very close. Could have ended in time, please? It is trending in that direction. I will tell you that much. Jordan Love taking matters into his own legs this time. Barely breaking the plane, taking a hard hit, but well worth a Packer touchdown. They needed that one desperately. If you can't throw them, then just take off. I agree. No review either for the spot. We've seen that a couple times this season. We'll have an extra point from Andres Carlson. It's up and it's good. Back to a 3-point game, an 11-play, 84-yard, 4-minute, 19-second drive for the Packers. Got to respect that from LaFleur. If nothing's open, run. Run the football. And I think he made the right choice. And a kickoff here for Carlson. And a return will be taken for Minnesota. Their lead is down to 3. And a good return left side, almost getting away. But Carrington Valentine saves a touchdown. Read option to the end zone for Jordan Love. Not much of a read option there. More just wasn't a design QB run, but it is a rushing touchdown for Jordan Love. She wants a tie? I mean, let's see. All it takes is a punt and a field goal, and we're there. We are in overtime territory. Packers fans are back in it here at Lambeau Field, only down by a field goal. And a handoff to Aaron Jones, right side, bouncing around his blocks. There goes the former Packer, another explosive run into enemy territory at the 48. That'll hush the crowd for a little bit. Aaron Jones having a very quiet, very successful day. Looking pretty good. A respectable afternoon. That's for sure. Left side bunch formation on 1st and 10. 4-man rush. Check down is caught. 3-yard gain, Jordan Addison. Got a freshman pack for halftime, no problem. All right. I got you, my friend. All right. And we get to continue here with a 2nd and 7. Minnesota with a running clock, trying to keep it that way. 8 minutes left in regulation. Hanging on to a field goal lead is Darnold. Left side pass, diving effort. What a catch on the sideline. Addison again. One of the catches of the season. Put this one to music. Look at this. Full body extension. Jordan Addison. That's a catch and a half. Former Pitt player, okay. They're the Pitt Panthers, right? I believe so. Single back formation. Aaron Jones lines up at the 26-yard line for a right side stretch handoff. He has been really good at those so far today, but not this time. And Preston Smith grabbing at his clavicle there. That is not a good sign. You hate to see that. But that might benefit Green Bay. Time is stopped at 7:22. That'll work out in the advantage of the Packers. I mean, they can't complain about the time stopping for right now. Darnold has 2 receivers to his left and to his right on 2nd and 10. Looking for at least a first down here. And he's going down the middle. Going to find Powell. Looking for the end zone with the dive. He has got it. Minnesota back on top by 9. What a drive. The Viking offense, you could not fool me telling me they are 0-3 after looking at this. They are having themselves a day. Sam Darnold's 3rd touchdown pass. Whoa. That'll do it. I don't know. Yeah, I just don't know if the Packers can do very much in the offensive end at this point. Extra point is up, and it's good for Will Reichert. But a 5-play drive. First down run from Aaron Jones. Check down to Brandon Powell. Diving catch by Jordan Addison. Loss of a yard for Aaron Jones, and a diving touchdown for Brandon Powell. Holy cow. That is something. Mike at 24-21, correct? It would take... Wait, did you say 24-21? Hang on. We got to go back. Thought you said the Packers. Yeah, you said Packers won. We might get the score right. Just reverse teams. Keyshawn Nixon takes a return from his 5-yard line. Short kick. And a good return again up to the 29. He's actually one of the better, more consistent return men so far this season. Definitely not over yet, though. Unless Love throws another pick. We'll see what happens. Wrong team, yeah, fair enough. By the way, Chili, if you want to set up that sleeper fantasy, that's up to you. I really don't know what I'm doing there. To be honest with you, Packers have been outgained by 94 yards here. 7:13 left. Back down by 10. Jacobs up the middle. Picks up 5. They can't afford to run the ball a ton on this drive, that's for sure. Jordan Love give the ball down the field this game. We'll be going in overtime. That's a possibility, but he has kind of forced the ball downfield a little bit too much today. 3 interceptions, 2 of which when he was in field goal range. Those points could be crucial at this point. Jacobs will get him 5 yards closer on the carry. Now under 7 minutes left here. Vikings just going to rush 3, presumably, for the rest of the game. And a backwards pass is not going to work out. Out of bounds is Jaden Reed at the 34, loss of a yard. Watches the interception. All right. This play, I got you. Better start throwing the ball if they want to have some time left for the next drive. Yeah, and maybe throwing it forwards too. And maybe not to a Viking. Lots of boxes to check, I get it. It is 4-down territory here for the Packers. 3rd and 6, pressure coming. Love gets it away, but incomplete. Looking for Romeo Doubs, and he just didn't have it. Man. July 11th. Raiders-Browns week 4. Am I right or am I wrong? Let me look at the schedule real quick. If you want to join the Discord, by the way, let me know. You can get the full season schedule, or the full week 4 schedule, I should say. 4th and 6, the Packers going to keep the offense on the field as expected. Minnesota bringing pressure. Love on the run down the field. Knocked down, incomplete. And another turnover on downs. Cam Bynum, who had a pick earlier, knocks it down. Incomplete. And Minnesota with an upset on the road, it looks like. I think I can hang on. But yeah, July 11th, you are correct about that. Browns and Raiders 3-0 versus 0-3. But in a battle of winless teams today, it seems Minnesota is the more dominant of the two, even on the road. Darnold right side pass, looking for another explosive play. That one falls incomplete. Anticipation's killing you. You still got a week next Thursday. 7 days away. If you want to cope, I recommend going back into like the 2022 and 2023 season and watching old simulations and highlights of my videos from that. Sam Darnold going to work out of the empty here on a 2nd and 10. He will step right and throw to Hawkinson, finally getting himself a catch. He has only had catches in the 4th quarter the last 2 weeks. That is not a joke. Just to get him a yard, I wouldn't be too confident that Minnesota can kick a field goal from here either. They are indeed. You're not wrong about that, Aaron. Packer defense looking for one big stop here on 3rd and 9. Darnold rolling left, stepping up and throwing it away. That one falls incomplete. It'll be about a 50-yarder for Will Reichard, but he is a rookie. And in a pressure situation, who knows what's going to happen. Well, I got myself, so I watch any games that don't matter to me. There you go. There you have it. Will Reichard is on for a season-long 50-yard attempt, looking to put Minnesota up by 13. Midway through the 4th quarter, kick is up, and it is good. No nerves for the rookie. Knocking it through with ease. That was good from 56. Yeah, probably more. Minnesota leads by 13. 5:22 left to go. Just when you think the Packers are out of it, I mean, not to say they're in it, but they're just hovering around right now. Who knows? They're just in a very weird position. But the Packers just look awful this sim season. I don't get it. I mean, week 1, they lose to the Eagles. Then you go to week 2. Who they lose to week 2? Let me see. Where are they? Week 2. I can't even find them. Oh, the Colts. That's right. Nixon on a return. He has been a busy man taking this from his own end zone up the middle to the 23. And then last week in week 3, they end up falling to the Tennessee Titans. Yeah. So this has just been a brutal start to the season. What a flash, Gordon. Thought with those 2 wide receivers might indeed be able to beat the Packers, but I'm still having a hard time seeing the Vikings defense hold up against the Packers. Oh, I'm not going to lie. The Vikings defense has played okay today, but it has really just been Jordan Love throwing stupid passes. He threw a crossbody jump pass that only Mahomes would make in a game, and it went straight to the hands of, who was it, Byron Murphy Jr. that time? Not a very good pass at all. But the Packers take over with 5:19 left in the 4th quarter. Down by 13, largest deficit today, so an uphill battle and a good start to combat it. Gain of 18. What's funny is you have them starting 5-0. It is very likely that does happen. I mean, I think they are going to beat the Eagles on Friday Night Football. I think week 2, the Colts in Green Bay. I'll give that one to Indy. I'll say they start 4-1. Gain of 18 down the middle there. Nice pass by Jordan Love. Looking to keep it that way. With a halfback draw up the middle to Jacobs, pushing through defenders, picking up 10 more. 17th carry today from a former Raider. If they can score a touchdown here before the 2-minute warning, they're going to be okay. This would have to be a legendary comeback, though, from Jordan Love. Except for the games like the Chiefs, Broncos, and Chargers, that's understandable. And New England, fair enough. Love making an adjustment to his left side on 1st and 10. As he has a bootleg right, throwing deep down the middle, incomplete. Not a good throw, once again, from Jordan Love. When your receiver's got to die for the football, not a good sign. Unless you're fitting it into a tight space, like Russ used to do with the Seattle Seahawks. He had some nasty throws on Thursday Night Football as a Seattle Seahawk, but Jordan Love might need to take some notes of his game. 4:15 left to go here in regulation. Crossing route down the middle to Christian Watson is complete. Gain of 7. Yeah, he's trying to beat Suku. You're not wrong about that. They just got to get the ball down the field. Got to go 41 yards here. And it all starts with a 3rd down conversion. Needing 3 yards here from the 41. Looking to get to the 38. Jordan Love, good protection this time down the middle, but an awful pass incomplete. I mean, who was even looking for that time? Actually, you know what? That's not even his fault. That's Josh Jacobs. I think he was supposed to swing his head around. That was an option route. and he did not sit down. Would have been an easy first. But now they got to go for it again. Third time today, the Packers going to go for it on fourth down. They are 0 of 2, looking to make it 1 of 3 here on a 4-man rush. Jordan Love stepping up in the pocket. He will do it himself. Got a first down on his second carry. Just be in the chat talking random stuff with you guys, and I have my eyes and see the fields. Fair enough. But what if they lose on their field? Doesn't that make you feel good? I mean, there's a possibility. Green Bay going in the no huddle here. 3:15 left now in regulation. Musgrave was in the backfield that time, but he will leave, and Love is going to throw it away. Better as a runner than a passer today? Yeah, I guess there's a passer rating, but his runner rating is probably a 158.3 as well. 2 carries, 10 yards, and a touchdown. Can't go wrong with that. Thought only the Bucs ratings were off? What do you mean? Oh, in terms of the record? No, the Packers look awful too. Jordan Love throwing that one away, making sure he doesn't take a sack. Off the play action to Josh Jacobs on 2nd and 10. Down the middle of the field he goes, almost picked off again. Packers ratings must be off. I mean, maybe they are, who knows. But still, they should not look this bad at all. What's up, loudspeaker? Why Madden no one over the Packers? I don't know, man. They are about to be 0-4, which they are going to be the only team to be 0-4 for the moment. Who knows? Love almost throws his 4th interception, taking the definition of caution to the wind to a different level. Now 3rd and 10, stepping right, launching downfield, in traffic, incomplete. Wanted Musgrave. That one did not happen. See the Steelers feeling sickening? I mean, fair enough. But it wasn't sickening on January 10th, 2021. Oh, it's a half reference, but I didn't say the team. Right on the line. I can't go over. Jordan Love likely cannot run the football this time on 4th and 10. Off the play action to Jacobs. That didn't fool very many people. Pass down the middle. It is caught wide open. Watson to the end zone, keeping this game interesting. Okay, hang on. Okay, hang on. Not done yet. We are not done yet. Not at all. Still time for a Packer comeback. And an extra point for Carlson is up and good. It's a 6-point game with just under 3 minutes to go. All 3 timeouts left for the Packers and the 2-minute warning. If they get the football back and score a touchdown, that will be a monumental comeback. Overtime not looking too good though, R2. I don't know about a tie. Stream still going? It has been a pretty long stream, you're not wrong. Yeah, because the Packers just won't go away. They're just like that annoying insect. Keeps buzzing around. Watch this Darnold dime. I bet he's done throwing the football. They're going to run it to Aaron Jones. I think Aaron Jones wins this game. What you see now will probably be the final score. I think Minnesota won't even hand the football back to the Packers. If I had to guess. As Carlson up for the kickoff. Packers pull it back within 6 late. And they have a chance to get the football again. But a good return up to the 28, not going to help them out. Minnesota due for a mistake, baby. There's Aaron Jones right on the head with 100 rushing yards. Probably going to add to it on this drive. I'd like to imagine. 2:48 left to go here at Lambeau Field. Before that Green Bay touchdown, it was possible, I guess, if they missed the extra point. But outside does not look too certain. The Packers have all 3 timeouts, 2:48 left in regulation. Their defense looking for a big stop, but they got to go against the former Packer, Aaron Jones. Bounce forward on a gain of 3. Not starting Fields till the bye week. I don't think he'll start at all. I think Russ will be QB1 for the most part, unless he has a really bad injury or just a bad season. We'll see. But 2 QB1s is better than 0. One final play before the 2-minute warning. 2nd down at 7. Aaron Jones, 103 rushing yards today. And Darnold off the play action throws an incompletion. So we get one more play before the 2-minute warning. Maybe that was the mistake you were talking about, John Zeller. Who knows? Sick player touchdown comes every time. I don't know if that'll happen here. This next play is massive. Massive error there from Sam Darnold. And the Vikings have to run one more play before the 2-minute warning. 3rd and 7. Excellent protection. Darnold is going to step up, and he has got the first down by himself. Putting the team on his back. frustration on the face of Edgerrin Cooper, who got there but just half a yard too late. And Minnesota has the first down. Still not over yet, though. Minnesota needs just about one more first down to have a Week 4 victory on the road in Green Bay. Would be significant. Aaron Jones up the middle will help out a lot. Gain of 6. Timeout, Packers. If Russ struggles, that'll see Justin Fields Week 11. That sounds about accurate. The Trojan, USC, going crazy. Darnold has had a really good game, though, that's for sure. Gain of half a dozen for Aaron Jones. One more first down. And Minnesota secures a road victory in the NFC North. And how about a jet sweep to Jordan Addison? He's a yard short. And it'll all come down to this. This could be anything. This could be a pass. This could be a run. Could be a QB sneak. Could be a screen pass. Could be an end around. Could be a jet sweep again. Who knows? We'll just have to see. Massive play coming up here, though. And this would probably take all the undefeated pick'ems into a scramble. We'll have to see. What will Minnesota do here on 3rd and 1? Packers down to their final timeout. Handoff to Aaron Jones, and he puts the game to bed with a first down carry. Barely gets over the line to gain, and the Minnesota Vikings upset the Green Bay Packers in Week 4. I did not see that one coming. I mean, granted, this is the worst game I've ever seen Jordan Love play. They are now in kneel-down formation. You were exactly right, Nathan. Victory formation for the Minnesota Vikings for the first time this season. And the Packers start 0-4. Who would have thunk it? Guess I've tried for an undefeated pick'em next week. That is the name of the game. Who knows at this point? Aaron Jones in the backfield here on 2nd and 11. So long as he hangs on to the football, this game will be over. And he takes it right side, and he is knocked down at the 49. No gain on that play, but it shouldn't matter. Let's go back to victory formation. We'll see Aaron. This has been a wild, wild, wild result on the road. Darnold in victory formation one final time. He is taken. No more Minshew, no sir. AOC season. There you have it. Never seen Jordan Love play this bad, me neither. What up, Die Hard Fins fan? You're late. It's all good though. You see the result. Crazy game today, that's for sure. Ryan Wright is on for the punt. Does not have to snap it, but he will get this one back and away, out of bounds, ensuring no return from Keyshawn Nixon. And the Minnesota Vikings pull off the upset on the road in week number 4. They get their first win of the year, 27-21. And the Packers, a shocking 0-4 start to the season. Who saw this one coming? Not me. Not me. But they're the quarterback stat lines as Jordan Love, a little bit inflated. He did have 3 picks. Sam Darnold, though, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. Not too bad, but hey, happy 4th of July, everybody. Hopefully you enjoy the stream. And tomorrow night we got another divisional matchup, Jaguars-Texans AFC South battle in Houston. But if you did enjoy, drop a like, sub if you're new. And we will see all of you tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern.